Okay, we are back here on Helio Colony on the planet of Vertumna. It is the second half of year 7, and as always, my
Oh wow.
wonderful partner, OneSilverKey, is with us
I
as
mean,
well.
it's so rough that it's called Heliocolony. That hurts me.
Yes, it does. Um,
Jesus. How old are we now? 16, 17?
it would be hilarious if he was the secret admirer, but I'm going to leave him alone. That's right, we've got the secret
Yeah.
admirer thing happening, right?
Yeah, so you can ask anybody, like, and you can ask any one person basically, who you think is who gave you the thing.
Got it.
Um, that's unfortunately that is what is triggering the speech bubble on
Right, every
everybody.
single person's going to have a speech bubble, or every single one of them. Anyway, that
And
makes
every
sense.
single dateable person has a speech bubble right now. Um, that's just that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Well, I know it wasn't tangent. Like, that's easy
It could
enough.
be tangent. It
I
could be.
sincerely, it does not seem like her style.
I mean, okay, go to your heart tab, right? Um, there's a pretty good chance it was an anemone.
It could have been Nem. That would be nice. Anything to get her away from Fascist
You're gonna
McFascist face.
if you want to get her away from fascist McFascist face, realistically, if you want to know the spoilers on it, you need to be friends with her all the way up and actually build friendship with him.
With him as well? Yeah, fair
Yes.
enough. And I have been, sort of. I've done some stuff, although apparently I've got 2 with Sim already. Jesus, or 20.
A sim is a lot easier to build than everyone else. I found because he's just like, oh, you hit his heart events by existing. Um,
How long do I have to decide? Is this
I
just a
think
today thing?
I've never gone past this day about it. You can decide I don't want to know, and then it'll be like, and then you can't ask anybody anymore.
That's actually probably fair, but I'm going to go ahead and ask Nem just in case. Is it you? I mean, oh, amazing. So she goes fully red. Would it be weird? No, absolutely not. Wait, really? Is it actual first smooch time? We tried to have a first smooch time, but we mucked it up.
You could try.
I have to go
Oh,
back to training now. Run away.
one word. One word.
That
That's
was
adorable.
very cute. And a cheek kiss, very tender, and she immediately shakes her head as we exit, as she always does. Okay, well that worked out. Glad I guessed right. She was the one with the highest friendship.
Yeah, it's usually the one with the highest friendship. That
Speaking of
doesn't mean it
which,
isn't.
I've already given a gift. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I know
So
you were loosely pushing for a tangent. Oh,
at one point, yes. I don't know if she
where
would be interested in that, but
you have all of your stress. So if you want to do
yeah,
the
this is a good time for it. So in the last video, I said I really wanted to get to the bottom of that cave,
yes.
and going through that cave costs lots and lots of stress. So if we go
Yeah.
in now, it means that I won't have to rest a day before. Yeah, because I was thinking I was going to have to rest a day and then go. This was in the
Yeah,
ridge, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. It does say new boss event spawned, but we're not going to
Yeah.
do any events except for the cave, which probably is the boss event now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. It has boss event capabilities.
Still kind of on the lookout for items if they exist. Definitely appreciating the ability to walk past the encounters.
I told you it's freaking worth
It's
it,
legit.
man.
It's good. Like I like the exploration of doing all of the encounters, but also if I know that there's something big I have to go do, I like being able to
Yes.
walk past them. Did I just find my way on my own?
I'm so proud of you.
I'm still not 100% sure. Oh, hi Sim. I still don't know if I have. Maybe I did not.
No, you gotta keep going. You got
I am
most of the way
I
there,
am
though.
on the right track. Okay.
You're on the right track. You haven't gotten hideously lost, just normal lost.
Now that was a pretty straight shot. And then I go
Yeah,
up to
after you.
here, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, there's the boss. All right, we're doing this thing. We are going down into it.
Okay. The headache building.
Just don't, just don't. Just drag me out if you have to again. Let's go.
The headache building. Like, we're going into it, Just like, don't do it. You're like, too stubborn to stop. Oh no.
Got to neutralize the radiation. Definitely glad I got that because I imagine this would be that much more difficult if.
Yeah, no, it's definitely really hard if you don't have neutralized radiation. I will be honest though, there is a pet that you missed early on.
I'm ignoring Dis
Um,
completely, by the way, and just going.
Mind over matter, let's go.
I don't have reasoning 50 or better, so I'm just going to tough it out.
No, but you got the toughening for it. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at the part where reality starts to break down.
It's fine, it's just reality.
Every time you blink, the room seems to flip and swim between two realities. All the same, you feel absolutely compelled to continue. What's with this place? We need to leave now. This place is hurting you. Dis, just give it up. One more room. Even I can feel it now.
See, Dis isn't scared, he's worried.
He is worried, and for good reason. We should not be doing this. We should not be,
No, this is
putting
a dumb
ourselves at this kind of.
idea.
This is a terrible idea. But
This is certifiably this one of the stupidest things we've
look,
ever done.
I made really bad decisions as a teenager. I can relate. Okay, toughness challenge. Let's go. 90 easy. We got this. Okay.
90 is simple. We don't want to push through it if possible.
Yeah, definitely do not want to push through it.
The 6-6?
The 6-6 is my thought. I'm just trying to think if there's a better way. 22's pretty good for a first round.
Yeah.
Gems on other cards. I've got a mushwood log and 5 yellow flowers.
Yep. Using the 9 will be worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Just seeing if there's anything more I can do here. No, I think this is right.
Yeah.
And 39 will be
39,
easy.
you've done 39.
Yeah, 39 I can do in my sleep.
5, 5, 6, 6, 6.
That was my thought too.
Yeah. For sure.
Couple of toughness, very nice. We're about to hit the next.
Ooh, side note, remember
on
you have a
that.
thing that makes your last card get a +2 to it.
Right. Okay, here we go. You slip
You're
into.
not-
Say what?
Oh, no, continue.
You slip into some kind of waking dream, layers upon layers of visions. Dis is your lover, or Mars, or Tammy. You're a boy and a girl, or both, or neither, young and old, a farmer, a hunter, a politician. You're dead and you're alive, and you've never been born. Time unravels before you, an infinite tapestry crumbling wherever you look. It's all very weird. Is this
Very
person
weird.
aware that they are in a game at this point?
No,
Because
no,
that
you never
sounds
end up.
like.
You never end up in a state of like the fourth wall breaking awareness
Okay.
of the game.
It sounds like they are referring to other playthroughs of the game. But anyway. Oh, I didn't see what I got.
This
Wait.
is an Oxenfree.
I got some bravery, some empathy, some reasoning, some engineering, some perception, some bravery, and some empathy. Wow, I got a lot of stuff off of that.
You got some. Hey, look, you have creativity.
Then you see the wormhole, enormous in a starry sky. You look down and see yourself on a plateau, gazing up at it. You recognize the place, a gnarlwood bluff not far from the colony, alive with the phosphorescence of glow season. This you seems expectant, as if waiting for something momentous to arrive, something that will change everything. The vision is crystal clear, and you feel in control in a way that you haven't since you started having these visions. You know you must go there. Hey, I got some stress back. Ow, my head. You wake up feeling refreshed, your headache is gone. You're still a little dizzy, but the room has stopped spinning and has returned to one singular reality again. Thank you. The vibrations
Hey,
have
we love
stilled.
it.
Selene, are you okay? Well, I'm definitely going to tell him because he'll understand if
Yeah.
nobody else.
If nobody else understands, at least Dis will understand that uh you licked a machine.
I was here too. I want to know everything. I'm going to tell him about the dreams.
Yeah.
Because again, if there is a single human being anywhere that would believe me about the dreams I've been having, it would be him.
Did you
Um,
tell him about the dreams when in first year
I don't
when you were
remember.
10?
I'd have to watch back, but I'm pretty sure I did.
You get the chance to tell him at the beginning, and he's like, "Don't make fun of me."
That's right, and I think that's what he said. I think that's exactly what we did. Anyway, you tell Dis about how not only did you see those visions, but that you believe they're real. You've lived them, or some of them. They're as real as the life you're living now. He says, I believe you. I know what it's like when people don't. I'm not going to do that to you. I knew exactly that's what he was going to say. You feel like you've had some kind of mega prophecy, but it was too much at once and too hard to understand. Could the convergent domain handle this kind of information? Could they remember past lives like you? Is that what this room, this observatory, was meant for? Ooh. The
Ooh.
only thing you remember clearly from the visions is the image of yourself during glow season, which is coming up, standing at the
Uh-huh.
top of the gnarlwood bluff just outside the colony, waiting.
You
Well,
unlocked as exploring glow.
yes, so I can do that at the end of this year.
Nice. That we should do.
Yeah.
We should get ready for that.
So I'm gonna make sure that I'm resting on the last, the last of. Is it wet that comes
Wet.
next? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have someone who was late Dust's birthday? You were early
I
Dust. I
know
already
who's
gave you
early.
your. I don't
Cal,
know.
I'm pretty sure, is during bloom.
Dis I already got. Tangent I already got. No, they're in wet, so they're next.
Yeah.
I already have the cakes for them, right? I'm pretty sure I already bought those.
Pretty sure.
I keep accidentally
We
clicking
could
on Tammy and it hurts my heart every time.
we could try
Mid Dust for Nomi Nomi. I'm
we
sad.
could try Rex.
Sure, why
He
not?
doesn't have we don't know when his is.
I didn't use my Mushwood log either, so. First off, oh, it's more hug time.
Oh no, you can't give him presents because we've already
Right,
given one this
we've already done presents this time
season.
around. Okay, well, I have a little bit of stress to give. Let's take a look at my stats. What could I be jumping up on? Bravery, I'm pretty close to.
Yeah.
Toughness, I'm pretty close to. Animals, I'm pretty close to.
Engineering you're pretty close to.
I'm pretty close on engineering as well.
I mean
Engineering,
in relation.
hmm.
Empathy though also is an option.
Empathy's an option. I am pretty close to that first one. I would not even know how to go about increasing my empathy.
Humanities
Study humanities, a
lessons.
thing that I have not done once
Yeah.
this entire playthrough.
I, I mean at that point fucking don't do it.
Let's.
The tutor children might also
It
I don't
does
know what
give some
that
empathy,
and it gives
and it
reasoning.
gives reasoning, which I'm because I mean, we have a few more years to go yet, right?
You get extra kudos now, so it might be worth it to actually hit up xenobiology.
That's actually a really good idea because we can make some pretty serious money out
You
there.
can make them serious cash, and also you're not all the way up on like animals yet. Or xenobotany is technically biology. You're all the way up on
It's
biology.
it wasn't the research, it was the
Research, well, research xenobiology has
It's 15
two
kudos, yeah.
kudos. I mean, that's going to be 30 kudos.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 biology. I'm already at max biology, but the organizing's good.
The organizing you could use.
Yeah, sure. Tangent doesn't work in
Plus, you can
geoponics
get
lab with you.
breakthroughs and stuff through it, right?
That's true, and we have, in fact, we have, right? That's how we solved the radiation and stuff.
Yeah.
She loves talking about novel substances, things that the colony could use for new sources of fuel or medicine, or boring stuff like glue. Glue is not boring. The idea that the colony could harness the power of Vertumna is really exciting to her. Okay. +1 to mental, +2 to straights. We're aiming for 35. Oh, this will be easy.
Yeah, 35 is easy.
Like, even if I just did this,
yeah.
and it's a super goal,
And
I'm in.
you hit it like cleanly too.
Yeah, no problem.
Which means you got extra kudos for being unbonused.
Look at all those kudos.
And that got doubled.
That was nice. That was a good idea. Okay, early wet. Tangent, you are in late wet, as is Dis.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We have
You
25
still have the
stress.
kudos up, so you might, if you want to try something else.
I do have the kudos up still. But we are in a new month, so I'm going to go item hunting really quick.
Yeah.
Blue bobber fruit. Nothing. Rex. Hugs time. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Heck
Also, Rex.
Give him a present.
I got you a log.
Yeah.
I need this for building the bar. And
Yeah.
+1 to his construction project. I like that. We might actually go actively mushwood hunting at some point, just to help him with his bar. Because I like that idea. It's a good idea.
It's a fun place.
Cal, you
can
like
definitely become a bartender in this game.
You like food.
You like snack.
You're welcome. You're awesome.
He's a beefy big boy.
If I recall properly, you enjoy the strange device. You also like food, but I don't think I have anything appropriate for you. You were not a big fan of the yellow flower. I'll see if I can find some food for you while I'm out and about. Tangent. You like the medicinal herbs, but I don't have any. I tried giving you the strange device. Yeah, you're not a big fan. Okay. I think I remember being surprised by her not liking that the first time.
Yeah. You could always give one of those like weird electrical things if you got one to Face.
I did, and he likes them.
He likes them.
Yeah, that's how I'm building up my friendship with him.
Smart choice.
My toughness is not high enough to train together.
No.
On the other hand, I could choose to do a thing that, yeah.
Well, you could give her a gift first.
All right. Well, I know you don't really love the flower, but I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah. I think she likes the eggs the best.
And then sports ball gives friendship. Defense training gives friendship. But this gives the bravery, which I'm coming up on. And the toughness, which I could also use. Yeah, let's play sports ball. It's been a while. Since the original colony was destroyed, we have needed every skilled security officer we can find to defend our home, and now with Governor Lum's blessing, age is no longer a requirement. We are looking for young recruits to join the ranks of the defense squads. This is a serious job. You'll be soldiers, not little kids. You'll be in danger. Step forward if you think you have what it takes. I'm just gonna chill, I think. Of course, Nem stepped forward. Okay. I wonder which takes precedence. Damn.
Yeah, one of them will always be yellow. You have your plus whatever thing there. You could put a plus like a 3 card at the end to make it a 5.
A 3 card at the end to make it a 5. That's true. That doesn't really help me though.
No, but you could put the 4 where tangent is.
Okay, one more time. From the beginning, the straight seems to be the way to go.
Yeah.
So 1, 2.
Put the 3 at the end.
Put this one at the end?
Because it turns into a 5, because you have a +2 to the last card. And then you'll have to use the yellow flower to...
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
And then you might want to check your equipment.
So we're in mid-wet, and let's check our equipment. No, not memories.
Here.
Hold on. It was a sub-tab, of course.
Yeah, the gift from a secret admirer gives you... You could put the gardening trowel as a +1 bonus to straights if you want to keep going with the straights.
That would be pretty good. Or just a straight up +5.
Straight up +5 is good. We also haven't checked to see if we've unlocked anything else in
Way
the
ahead
store.
of you. Let's go. What do we got? Bonus to pairs, more cake. Nothing really new.
Nothing new yet.
We'll go ahead and do the trowel for now.
Yeah, because I mean, that's a +4 bonus to all of your straights.
Yeah, and I've been pretty good about making those.
Yeah, it might be worth it to push for animals, be that either through exploration challenges or just working at the hydroponics.
We have 35 stress. We know that we're going to rest next month. So, yeah,
gotta rest next month.
Let's go exploring.
Yeah.
Where am I likely to find the most mushwood logs? Nearby?
Go to the map. Probably nearby.
And that'll also get me, because I always find animals nearby as well.
And
it gives me a couple of bravery.
Yeah, if you go to the view the map again, you can get more details about what each place is.
Yeah.
So, like chasms, dizzying heights.
Yeah. It's also been a while since we've explored nearby. Here we go. Ooh, we've got a boss event already.
Yeah, but that's a story boss event. I'd say talk to her.
Okay, because I was normally going to go out and just harvest things first, but...
But this is with...
Hi, Utopia.
With Utopia.
There ain't a lot to see out there. A logging camp, a few fields, some nice lookouts. Keep your eyes peeled for useful things like that there mushwood log. Lumber carrier must have dropped it. And that's literally why I'm out here, Utopia. I want to help Rex build that bar. It's fairly safe out there, but I don't mean totally safe. Don't go too far, and if you see anything what scares you, run like heck and make a ton of noise. What you hoping to see out there, sweets? Mostly stuff to collect. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints. Oh yeah, that's really, really rich coming from this colony. God, we do need samples of
Strip
basically everything.
mine.
Especially
Take
stuff...
nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints, except for the strip mining operations we don't talk about.
Exactly. Things regrow pretty wild out there. If you pick the place clean, give it a year, which it has been well over a year.
Yeah, you haven't been out to this area for a hot minute.
So we're just going to start by going around and picking up all of the things.
Yeah.
Then maybe we'll pick some events. Oh, hey, it's Sim. How's it going? I'll get back to you.
Might as well talk to Sim. That's just a character conversation. You should definitely talk to little guy.
For once, you see Sim before he sees you. He's crouched off the path, staring at a flower, his face blank. He's so motionless you'd think he was a plant too. Eventually, you clear your throat. He carefully turns to face you, and then he tosses his head and, of course, puts the mask on, right? So,
Yeah.
Lane, you caught me checking in with the boss. You have a boss? My boss? As I told you, they aren't too fond of change. They're also very much like your boss. What's she named? Utopia? Her name word is fitting, isn't it? And I appreciate that she always reminds you not to get yourself killed. I wish you'd listen to her. I can take care of myself. I'm not sure you realize just how many times I've had to help you with that. If the boss finds out I'm talking to you, I'd be in trouble, so... Why keep talking to me? Because you're the person of my dreams, literally. I can't seem to stay away from you. And because humans are different... Oh, he's just bored. I'm so bored of everyone else on this planet. The other gardeners, my boss... They have everything on Vertumna just the way they like it. They don't want the teeniest thing to change. It's boring. See that tree? That tree was a small creature for part of its life cycle. You call it the Vricky. Oh, really? Does that mean my little Vricky is gonna become a tree at some point?
If it don't die, yeah.
The gardeners spend time as trees do, sometimes hundreds of years. If you do that enough, you start to think like a tree, set in your ways. When I watch you, when I talk to you and learn about your species, I feel inspired. I feel young again. Okay, so 2 questions. Both of them kind of rude, but I'm going to pick the ruder one.
Okay.
I like to think I'm young at heart. No, of course, he was never going to answer that. I'm sorry, but
Why would he answer that?
He literally, unironically said, I must away. I want to punch this guy. He's awesome, but I also want to punch this guy.
He kind of deserves a little bit of the punching. I'll be straight.
Speaking of Ricky... No, this is Hopeye.
Try
God,
to
those
take it
eyes.
home with you.
Obviously.
Obviously. Card to the next side goes 5, and that card is locked there. Might as well put the red 4 there.
Yeah, this is going to be trivial anyway, so... Literally just the locked card.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Okay, a couple of animals. We are up to 85.
Nice.
The Hopeye hisses and tries to bite you. You throw your jacket over it. Carefully pick it up and put it in your pack, like we do with the cats. Get sacked, scrub.
You got scooped.
Your dad helps you make a little nest for it in an empty part of the geoponics barns. Every day you bring it food and water and gradually nurse it back to health. Am I going to get a second pet? I love this. Okay, so again, again, there's an obvious choice.
Is it Optimus
It's
Prime?
Optimus Prime. Implying
He's
the existence of Transformers in this universe.
they are from Earth, so the HoloVids probably has them.
I love it.
Okay, now
Aw.
now I want you to look at the details of the Hopeye card.
Okay. You mean the one less stress and the +1 bonus to pairs?
Yes.
That is pretty good.
I am gonna suggest that when you rest, the next time that you rest in
To level up the Hopeye, yeah, absolutely.
in Geoponics to level up the Hopeye,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
also like equipping the Hopeye. Because being able to decrease your stress intake from like, an average of 10 to average of 9 is going to substantially increase your like who's you what's it's. Look, now you have a small crowd following you.
Oh, they both are following me. I love them so much. Tangent. Eat a cake. Now. You've remembered my birthday. I don't eat desserts, but it's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
I'm giving her the NPR voice now, that sort of robotic, almost AI kind of data voice.
Oh, she doesn't like her flesh prison, so it makes sense.
And then Dis is the other guy,
Yeah, this.
who is, I believe, outside. No, I did not mean to go to the garrison. We're
Yeah,
going to
Dis
be
normally hangs out outside.
resting in Geoponics today. Cake time. He dislikes cakes. Okay,
Interesting.
that's
That's
fair.
good to know.
That is very good to know. I bet it has something to do with rivalry with his sister.
Possibly.
But that's
She's also like ambivalent on Kate.
good. It's good to know. I know you're a strange device guy. I actually hate it when people make a big deal. I still got the +4 friendship though.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go do something nice for Tang. She actually likes the attention. I'm not making a big deal. I'm just handing you this thing and walking away. I'm not even saying anything. Here you go. I bet you like flowers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Actually, she doesn't like it because that was only a +1. I mean, she likes it, but like, it's not a
No,
thing.
she likes it. She doesn't hate it and she doesn't love it.
I find Nomi Nomi in the lounge flanked by 2 hollow screens and doodling in a sketchbook with real paper. One hollow screen is playing an animated kids show, while the other is a wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. When they see you, they jump and quickly close their hollow screens, sitting up straight and clutching the sketchbook to their chest. Oh, hi, Selene. How you doing? I'm going to be politely curious. Well, yeah, it's better in the original language, but the subtitles don't tell the whole story either. Oh, she's a weeb. I love it.
Yeah, she's a weeb.
No, I love it. I'm 100% on board. It all makes sense now. Her entire look, the hearts underneath her eyes, it all makes sense now.
If you notice, she and Rex both have the hearts underneath their eyes. It's like they're
It's like a family thing.
No, because they're like besties
Got it.
type thing. Like they have the potential to date, but it's like it's a relatively rare thing, and you kind of have to like suggest it as to Nomi Nomi instead of like just like pining from a distance type thing.
So they thought I was gonna bust them for jailbreaking their holopad because, of course, we have way better entertainment than the Helios. Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna match their energy. What? Really? It's the best cartoon ever made. What else has schoolgirls who look like aircraft from the waist down battling evil aliens while dealing with the stresses of high school life?
I can't tell if it's Sailor Moon or like
You were pretty fond of the arc in the 3rd season where Kamiya and Atoko or Otoko, disagreed about whether Hakura could truly be considered a hyperjet if she was part helicopter. Oh my god, that's incredible. Only had seasons 2 through 9. That's. You have to go through the whole time without ever seeing the first season. That's criminal. If you are speaking, I cannot hear you.
No, 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 I
Okay.
wasn't. I was giggling. Don't worry. I was trying to remember something and I forgot it, so I stopped talking.
You hadn't seen the first season. Obviously, we're going to have to watch it together. You don't have to know everything about something you like in order to call yourself a fan. I am screenshotting this right now.
And then posting that on like the internet and like underlining it a bunch.
Yes, this is the message. Just liking it with all your heart is good enough.
It is allowed.
What kind of aircraft would you be? Oh, I have to get my empathy up.
Yeah.
I wanna know what kind of aircraft she would be.
You might have to wait until like a second playthrough to know what kind of aircraft she would be.
That's fair. Selene,
Because-
I'm an artist now, which is fair. And a writer. I'm the whole package. Yeah, that's a thing, like when a kid is making art, it's not do you want to be an artist when you grow up? It's you're being an artist right now.
No, that's a no.
Do you want to be a professional artist when you grow up is a different story. Okay, so we are resting, and we are specifically resting in an attempt to level up our little Hopeye.
Yes. Because we can't level up our Riki yet.
Ooh, I can tell my mom what I learned today. You've been
Multitasking.
so busy, the only way you've been able to get all your work done is to multitask, studying while you're eating, brushing your teeth in the shower, listening to hollow novels when you're about to fall asleep. You have to double up everything. You kind of expect your mom to tell you to take it easy. No, she is not going to tell me to take it easy. She's going to be like, hell yeah, get on that grind set, scrub. Too much damn work, not enough hours in the day. I know how you feel.
We learned it from watching you, Mom.
All right. Relaxing in the park. You play with your Hopeye Optimus Prime while you hang out in the gardens. They're pretty well behaved, never straying too far into the underbrush, and always coming back when you call their name. Another Hopeye slowly or shyly approaches out of the long grass. They disappear for a few minutes, long enough that you begin to get concerned. Optimus Prime comes back. Did Optimus Prime... Is Optimus Prime about to have a litter? Did I just
That'd be
witness
so
Optimus
funny.
Prime... Like, wow. Anyway, relaxing. No, I'm good with both of these. All right, into the glow. We are at full 0 stress. We're going to say hi to folks.
If there are any folks.
If there are any folks outside. Of course, Dis is outside.
Why would this be inside?
I only have one strange device left, and I don't think you really like them anyway. You eat it, silly. Speaking of eating...
It is a full another month, though, so, like, it's worth it to use, right?
Yeah. Because you're always starving, Cal. That's your secret.
He's a boy. He hangs out with your stoner dad. Like, come on now.
I know you're not a big flower person.
You could still flirt with her.
Absolutely not. She does not... I mean, not in that way. Like, I know she straight up hates it when I mention her looks, so... Hi, Vase. Here's your stupid device, Vase. Goodbye,
It is.
Vase.
Deeply, deeply threatening that I have to, like, give him any attention.
Yeah, but...
You have to be friends with him in order to care enough about him to help him fucking fix himself.
Now, the question is, how do I escape?
go to the door. I don't know. I've never done this. I've never gotten in all the way into that
Oh, you're
particular
right.
cave.
I can leave. Glow
Sneak
is
out to
no time
explore.
to be exploring. It's far too dangerous. Good thing you happen to know another way out. I mean, obviously we're doing this.
Yes.
And it's a very small little area. I'm just making sure I can't...
I mean,
If
you might
there
as
are
well
items out
explore
here...
Yeah, there's gonna be some glowing crystal. This looks so cool.
This is the best thing ever. I'm so glad that I'm outside during the glow. Like, here's my... I'm gonna take another screenshot.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. This is the
There's
thumbnail.
there's a
Oh, I
sim
see it.
conversation.
And I see it. Hi, Sim. Hi, Sugarbug. I saw you there. Of course you did. This is my favorite time of year. I get the sense that humans are afraid of it. Well, things do tend to attack us. Those attacks are not natural, as you may have guessed. Glow isn't dangerous at all. It's lovely. I can tell. Glow is a time of healing, actually. A time for the creatures of this planet to go dormant and reflect on themselves and to strengthen connections to other life forms. Of course, the planet repels you. You don't connect. You're like a burr lodged against its skin. And honestly,
Valid.
I would say rude, but definitely valid.
It's like, actually, that's correct.
What's up with the wormhole? Just like that, you'd like me to unravel the mysteries of the universe for you? Suffice it to say, I don't think you could fully understand it even if I explained everything I know. Truthfully, the wormhole is older than even this planet. It operates on a level of space and time that are beyond even my comprehension. Even my comprehension. The universe is impossibly vast and unknowable. I'm sure you've already noticed that it's related to your foresight, yes? Many individuals such as yourselves are sensitive to wormholes' effect in time and space, fluctuations and eddies in the normal linear flow of reality. Think of it like an echo, only not your own. Think of it as if a version of yourself stood in this spot and shouted, then moved forward in time before hearing your own voice return. You can hear those echoes, choices the person made, and events they experienced that may not come to pass for yourself. That is super interesting. So I can change the future. I mean, all of us can change the future. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what Sim says. That's not what makes you special. All living things change the future. You see glimpses of what might happen as you do. Well, that's enough.
See, that's cool.
For now. The trees have ears. That was a hell of an explanation. That's way more than I expected to get out of him.
Honestly, yeah, that tracks.
And there's a boss.
What if you hit the first boss?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back.
And then there is a loop around as well to get that other crystal cluster if you wanted to get that.
Yeah.
So going from there would get to it.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure I've got all, because I don't know what will or will not end the
experience.
Yeah. Because sometimes an encounter forces you to go home, right?
Yeah.
If you get into trouble, it's going to be really big trouble. You hope you know what you're doing. It's so hauntingly quiet you can even hear the movement of animals, the beat of soft wings, a whoomph of something large in the distance. Wow, what the hell was that? It's just a dwarf's moth taking flight. Its usually dull plumage is an iridescent rainbow glowing warmly
That's cool.
in the dark of the glow. It slowly glides through the mushroom trees. So it's like moth fireflies. I love this so much.
I'm taking inspiration is fine.
You've been taught to be terrified of the glow season since you landed here, that there were monsters out here circling the colony and attacking anything they saw. But it's so much more serene than you were expecting. Maybe they were wrong or lying to you?
Lying.
Okay, well, we do want to get our animals up.
Yeah.
You come across a salt... Now, this is... I did go outside during the glow once. Yeah?
No.
And my uncle died. Or was that not during the glow?
That was not during the
Oh,
core.
okay.
That was like the very first time that you snuck out, and it was like a year in. I want to say
Right,
probably
right. I was
during
like
wet.
11. That's right.
You were a baby.
You come across a sawmill that's been shut down for the season. There's movement inside, and something in there is yipping and moaning in pain. You approach it carefully and find that some sort of dog-like creature has gotten trapped in the machinery. It growls at you, it blinks its eyes, then its other eyes, then its other eyes. Boy, it has a lot of eyes.
You know, it's fine and normal.
The
It's
loggers
okay.
won't be back for weeks, so this creature will surely die slowly and painfully. Obviously, we're going to release it. Like, clearly. You try to come near, but it bites at you, nearly taking your hand off. You don't see a way you can safely, I caught a typo, free it. We're just going to watch for a little while. You sit to watch it, hoping to learn more from it, or at least a way to free it without endangering yourself. The creature's obviously been struggling for a long time. Once it realizes you're not there to eat it, it slumps down to nap. Then something, whoa, jump scare. Fucking hell. A massive shadow drifts into the lumberyard, coming between you and the creature. You have a sense of an immense presence, something massive but graceful. You're not quite sure if you're dreaming, but you feel rooted to the spot and unnaturally calm, as if you've been drugged. The shadow stays a while, observing you curiously, the way I'm observing this dog creature, by the way. Then it drifts away again. You look back over to the machinery and realize the trapped eye beast is gone. You aren't sure if you should feel relieved or terrified. Was it freed or eaten? But you decide to get the heck away. Ask these questions later. That was terrifying. Oh, speaking of which, like you said, I should definitely equip my hop eye.
Yeah.
Less stress, please, and thank you.
Yeah, for real. Especially if you're gonna be going out and exploring shit.
Now, the question
Um.
is, do I want to do
Okay.
these question marks?
Wait. So gonna go up to the second question mark. Oh, wrong one.
The second
The
question
other one.
mark.
There. Yeah. There's another crystal cluster. You're gonna go straight up.
It's so hard to tell path from not path. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I do that. I do that question
I'm
mark.
definitely
Anything
doing
with
this
a
one.
thing standing in it, right?
Yeah, definitely. You use your hollow palm as a flashlight. Oh god. The beam of your hollow palm sweeps over a familiar form, a manticore. Your heart skips a beat encountering this fearsome beast in the dark. Actually, it looks terrified. I'm just going to keep my light on it. You're too scared. Oh, geez. Oh, no. You're too scared to move your light away, convinced it will pounce under the cover of darkness. You try to hold your light steady, but you're shaking. So is the manticore. Then you realize it isn't looking at you. It's staring into the forest to the right. It's that classic, it's right behind me, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
It screeches in fear and bolts off to the left. You hear something enormous moving in the trees off to the right. It's a deep grinding sound like trees rubbing together in the wind, except there's no wind. You turn off your flashlight and hold your breath. You hear a single loud thump, then stillness again. You wait a full 20 minutes in complete silence. Gradually, the insect chirps and other noises of the forest return, and the glow bugs drift lazily back into the air. You hadn't even realized they were missing, as if the entire jungle was holding its breath too. Whatever it was seems to have moved on. That was terrifying.
Yup.
I never thought I would get jump scared in a 2D game like this.
It didn't feel like a jump scare to me, but
Terrified me, but it's okay.
there is the other boss event
Yeah,
to do.
that was
Because you
looping.
don't want to do it when you have too much stress. It's the other way.
What was the other way? Oh, this is the
Think.
way back to the
It was,
yeah.
yeah.
The mushrooms are also very disorienting.
Yeah.
Hi, Sim.
It feels like it's on purpose.
You climb up to a plateau ringed with gnarlwood trees. The view is fantastic. You can see the entire valley on this side of the colony from here. You have a curious sense of remembering this place, not from your dreams, but no, from a vision you had deep under a strange pyramid. Something important will happen here, but not yet. We'll grab some pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know we're in the right place, we're just not here at the right time.
Yeah.
So that means next year I'm probably going to have to come out during the glow as well.
Yeah, and now you can do all the question marks until you're sick.
Until I'm sick. This area is
Or
dotted
you can go home.
with huge circles of glowing mushrooms, each one nearly a meter in diameter. The bare grass of the center of the circles looks remarkably lush. Again, it's very Blackreach.
Yeah.
Obviously, take a closer look. You crouch down to analyze the mushrooms. It's a species you don't recognize, but your holopalm reports that they live most of the year underground and only pop up during glow season. This close, you notice that the entire area inside the circle is sunken, and the grass was flattened, almost like a footprint. But what would be big enough to make this? Maybe that thing that I just got really dangerously close to?
The faceless things.
I got 2 more of those. Thanks incredibly to the Hop-Eye. The Hop-Eye specifically will allow me to get one more event in. You're amazed at how peaceful it is out here. It's not what you expected. And also, I noticed that I'm not hearing sounds of combat, right? I'm not that far away from the colony.
Well, so, like, I mean, like, the glow itself is like a full month.
Oh, that's
long.
right. That's right. I keep forgetting that it's stretch time.
Yeah, it's not like one day. It's like you spend your month worth of downtime doing one thing.
You stay out of
Ooh.
sight. Yeah, I'm gonna look closer at those in a second. Eerily quiet, as if the forest is holding its breath. It's really pretty, especially the wormhole. So the wormhole gives me a card. It is an
Timey-wimey wormhole stuff.
8. Neighbors become wild. Value is wild. So, like, that's instant flushes, right?
Yeah.
Admire the flora.
And straights.
True. Wait. Neighbors' value is wild?
No, the value, the 8 value is wild.
Got it.
So that can make straights and flushes at the same time.
And then, of course, admire the flora in detail is a 5 with a -1 stress, which is nice, but I think we got to go with the wormhole. 19 stress. I still got one more in me. You crane your head up to look at the wormhole. It's so big you feel dizzy and end up stumbling over a bit of gnarled root. Ouch.
Yeah.
As you're lying on your back in pain, you're still transfixed by the wormhole. It's dark against a dark sky, but as it moves, it shimmers with a million colors churning in slow, fluid motion around the perfectly black hole in the center. Wow.
Yeah.
Though you can't see it, you've been told the wormhole high above is shining with ultraviolet light. It's invisible to the human eye, but absorbed and re-emitted as visible light by the flora and fauna around you. So does that mean I should be having sunscreen on? Am I getting skin cancer right now?
You might be inoculated against cancer.
That would be fair. Your holopalm calls it a black light and says people on Earth used to use similar, much more concentrated light as decoration. Even your clothes. So this whole place is one giant rave.
No.
One giant slow motion rave. Too worn out and tired to continue. Off we go. Bravery is just about there. Okay, here we go. You're lying in bed staring at the wormhole through your window. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be doing that a lot. When you hear a deep thump resonate through the ground, then a second one, quieter. The woven roof of your room quivers, unleashing a season's worth of fine glowing dust to sift through the air. Through your open window, you hear voices sounding the alarm. The annual offensive is here. Leading the charge are 2 faceless. I mean, I don't want to have to fight them, but, like...
What does the question mark on this one say?
I get the heroic status. You grab a plas rifle, report to the front. The colony prepares to defend itself. But this time we've got, like, weapons.
Yeah.
Hold steady. Keep the line.
Oh no.
No, Governor Lum yells, running from the front gates to the front of the defensive line. Bring them closer. Draw them in. I don't like where this is going. Are you
God, he's such
serious?
a dumb idiot.
We can't let them any further into the colony. That's right. I gave him the Zap Brannigan voice for exactly that reason.
Yep.
We're gonna fight them on our territory. We
I
have
hate
the
it. I
walls.
hate it so
Let's
much.
use them. We'll let them come inside and pick them off one by one while they destroy everything in there.
Right?
We can't pick off a faceless. I have a plan. Just follow my lead.
it's just sneaking up on him. It's very funny.
I really hope it just chomp
God,
at a
that would make
loss.
my life easier.
Rhett motions you all to fall back and let the animals approach. The area just inside the gates becomes a swarming melee of smaller Xenos and plas rifle fire, the two faceless lumbering slowly behind. Yeah, we're gonna try to stay out of the way.
Look, they're very cute, though.
I do get major bonuses to pairs at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my 9, so...
Yeah, having the 9 is fine.
3, 4, 5, 6, perhaps?
The 6 will become an 8 if you put another red card in with it. That'll give a +2 to cards with gems as well. And then, I mean, I wouldn't use the mushwood log
No,
on that
I
if you're
think...
looking for the 8.
I think I'll be fine. 31 is pretty damn good.
It is. You're going to be stuck with 38 left to go.
Yeah, no, I can manage 38, no problem.
Yeah. Card becomes 5.
Yes, so I'm gonna go there, there, there. That's not it. Oh, wait.
Closer.
Closer.
How many mushwood logs you got?
4.
Um...
I'm gonna redraw.
Yeah. Card becomes wild is useful.
Yeah.
Plus, because you have the +1 to physical cards.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Vertumna, for that +3 bonus on straights. You're not exactly a professional soldier, but you manage to hold your own against the Xenos, even though you still scream and retreat when something gets too close. That's fair. You don't injure any humans with your plas rifle, at least. Here they come! Here they come! He plows through the gates with the two faceless galloping behind him. He is fully bringing the party to you. It's without a doubt idiotic and horrendously dangerous, but you can't help it. You hit record on your holopalm and film the ensuing chaos.
It's
Yeah.
an important thing to do.
You catch a glimpse of Chief Rhett putting his hand over his face and sighing. A squad of Helio soldiers takes up the charge and helps shepherd the faceless into an open area in the middle of the colony. God, it's gonna all be crushed again. You have horrible... See, that's what I'm saying. You are me and Soul. We're on the same page.
And the page is these motherfuckers.
You have horrible flashbacks to the first time you saw a faceless inside these walls. From the looks on the faces of the other Stratos, you're not the only one. Then you're all thrown to the ground by a tremendous explosion. Are you seriously just blowing up the colony? Fire engulfs the center square, roasting the two faceless in an inferno blast, or that blasts the sweat from your pores. Rocks and chunks of dirt patter all around you with the occasional thunk of burning mushwood. Those soldiers nearest the blaze all recoil in surprise. Clearly no one but Lum knew that the square had been rigged with explosives. For how long?
People died, right?
For how long? How long have those explosives been there? Did you do this at the very beginning? Lum, I swear to God. You don't think anyone was caught in the blast, but it was close.
Yeah.
Lum stands before the blaze, laughing and firing at the two tortured faceless as they roast to death. You raise your hollow palm to capture the image, his silhouette dark against the column of flame and smoke. It was ridiculously dangerous and stupid, but it does look pretty cool in your recorded footage. People filter out of their hiding places.
Yeah, but like the people that died.
Yeah, right? Shielding their faces from the heat coming off of the bonfire in the middle of the square. On the horizon, the first watery rays of quiet sunrise are struggling to make a dent in the hot orange glare. The colony's fire suppression system is turned on the square, revealing the charred corpses of the two faceless.
At least he didn't turn that off, too.
Did he use the mine explosives? Mighty bold of him. Those things will blow a hole in a mountain, or a creature, I suppose. Wish he could have saved him from mining. That must have been the last of them, and we sure can't make more.
Oof.
She and her crew are out of earshot as they pick their way down to the blast crater to carve up the faceless for recycling. Fortunately, the colony was well defended. You and the other colonists...
-2 colony defense.
Yes. So if I hadn't had colony defense 7 or whatever, 7 or better, then I imagine there would have been an unfortunately, and we would have be reading a list of casualties right now.
Yeah, you might, if you can, increasing the defense is always, like, that is a factor in the endings as well, how defended you are.
But if Utopia's right, you don't have any more of those explosives now. You can't just nanoprint unstable molecules like that, so what are we going to do during the next attack? Because they have been escalating and escalating and escalating, right?
Yes.
Wow, that was intense.
Oh, hey, look, wait. We should at least look around at everybody's new shapes.
Oh, I do see Cal looks a lot beefier. But no,
Yeah.
we're gonna do that in the next video. But for now,
we increased friendship with Sim by 40 points.
By 40 points. Got Rex up by 28. Dis up by...
Well, we increased Rex by about 15.
Right. Oh, yeah.
228.
228 is what I meant. Got Anemone up to 82, and yeah.
Nice.
Big engineering, big bravery, 80 stress, of course, 5 rebellion.
Yeah, getting your engineering up 26 points over the course of the year was pretty solid.
Pretty good. We have 3 more years left, friends. But, and I am really looking forward to seeing the new models. I already see Mars up there looking pretty good. I see Cal back there. I'm enjoying this picture of Tangent with the hairstyle, but we're going to get all of that looked at in the next video. Friends, thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.
Bye.